Hello and welcome to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I'm Mr. Randy, and today we're doing another brew review. If you're new to the channel, hello, welcome. All my returning viewers, you know I've got the tool ready. So today's brew review is going to be the Founders Backwoods Bastard. It is a ale aged in oak barrel bourbons. Barrel aged, 11% alcohol by volume. Founders Brewing Company, Grand Rapids, Michigan. 11% by volume, barrel aged. So it was $2.99 single on the end cap at my local HEB, which comes out to $3.24. So foundersbrewing.com, there you're going to find that Founders has quite the extensive line with all types of different brews. Very interesting stuff. I do have a few other Founders expressions on my to-buy list, but I try and not get a whole bunch of the same stuff in a row. I try and be sharing, very generous with my time, and trying many different sorts of breweries. But here we go. All right. Barrel-aged series. So if you're new to the channel, when I do my brew reviews, I try my best to do a one-and-done deal, if you will. I've had a few. Oh, I can kind of smell that from here. I almost got chocolate. Let's see if I can build a little bit of head on there, just a little bit. I've had a few barrel-aged brews on the channel. Most of them were okay-ish. But here we have Founders Backwoods Bastard, created in 2018. It is a barrel-aged version of their Scotch ale. So they do have a Scotch ale version. And they basically said they take that Scotch ale and then they barrel age it. Now, for their hops, they say they use Nugget and Willamette hops. When it comes, okay, also Abbey and Crystal hops. I thought there was more information. So they have an IBU rating of 50. Pretty nice, I guess. So here comes the big part. This is a. Let's see, I was trying to see where's that. So this is a 12 fluid ounce bottle with a very interesting. That looks like what? Almost looks like popcorn Sutton. For this 12 ounce bottle, we're boasting a 330 calories. Oh boy. It's going to be thick, buddies. It's going to be thick. Carb count, here we go. This is why this took a little while to get to it. The carb count is coming in at 22.5 grams. 22.5. That's 2/3 my daily allotment. And I paid $3.24 out the door from my local HEB. These come and go. These bottles of Backwoods Bastards are usually sold in no less than a 6-pack. But I talked the manager into breaking down a 6-pack and putting them on single sales. So that is some seriously darkness right there. Under the nose, I got peanut, like boiled peanut, sweet molasses, some dark, rich chocolate prunes. Yeah, it comes back to that boiled peanut. I love me some Cajun boiled peanuts. Oh, man. If you're from the South, you know some boiled peanuts. If you're from the North and you love boiled peanuts, man, let's talk. Because whenever I talk about boiled peanuts, people are like, huh? So you ain't from the South, are you? It's mostly a southeastern thing, as I understand it. Especially like Florida, Georgia, Louisiana. Oh, man. It's got a very interesting nose. It's chasing me. I'm chasing a rabbit right now. I'm just chasing that rabbit around. I'm getting all kinds of stuff on the nose. Let's get on the palate. Oh, interesting. First of all, not what I expected. Second of all, It kind of follows the nose. It's kind of you're chasing characters here. You're chasing flavor profiles. Not as thick as I expected it to be, but it's got this light sweet molasses, like a lighter ended deep maple syrupy, almost porter-esque. That's very interesting. It's got a really lovely amount of creaminess. And I could definitely, now I see it, 330 calories. Yeah, it's got some sweetness in it. It's not overly whelmingly so. The carb count 22. I can definitely see that. I like it. I really like it, but it's not good for me at all. Mm. Yeah, there's a little bit of oakiness and like pecan. Oh, that's nice. I like that. It's got a very, very interesting nose. The palate is almost as equally intriguing and also chaotic. Now let's talk about the finish. Very creamy, kind of juicy. I don't know if you can pick it up, but I'm still working a lot of that. Creamy, juicy. Only the absolute faintest hint of dryness right on top of the tongue, but that's at the very, very, very trailing end of it. That's delicious. Dangerously so. This is not something I would suggest. I mean, that's 11%. That's one of the highest ABVs I've ever had on a brew. But this is a barrel aged Scotch ale. And I like the Scotch ale, but I like to try and find that Scotch ale from the founders. Let's go ahead and put a score on it. But first, if you like the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel as of yet, go and do so while you're there. That way all this content comes to you as soon as I release it. I'm starting to become a little more selective on the things that I review, although I have thrown myself down the domestic, mass-marketed, mass-produced brews here in the States. Yeah, it's like these things. You got to pick them up and just get them on the books and get it done. A few people have asked me to just go ahead and do it. That way, they can have a point of reference going forward. The nose is amazing. The palate is also equally amazing. The finish is nice. There's not a whole lot that's abhorrent or anything like that. It's just pretty straightforward. There's not a whole lot of, I'd probably say the nose is the most. Palate comes in second. The finish is a very, very trailing edge. But let's put a score on it. So as a brew, and I haven't separated the brews down into anything other than just brews and then non-brews, but I'm going to have to fight myself on this one because of, all the numbers and whatnot. But I'll put this a strong 4 out of 5. I really like this. There's several other brews I've had, like Dragon's Milk. And there was another one that was a Kentucky bourbon barrel aged one. So like I said, I've had a few other barrel aged beers and I've had some porters that were pretty damn good. For the price point, I'm not going to ding it on the price point because I believe it earns that price point. Even though it's a single, and like I said before, you can get these in a 6-pack, which brings the price down probably from $3 a bottle, closer to $2.50 or less. The ABV is very nice, 11%. Thank you very much for that, sir, over here. The calorie count, calories don't really faze me that much. It's the carbs that really get me. I don't know why my body doesn't process carbs I don't know why. I'm still working on that. But anywho, availability for this is spotty at best. But yeah, a strong 4 out of 5. My fair price for this, I'm going to leave it alone. As I said, that's a pretty good price for the experience you're going to get off of that. If you see this and you have not tried it, I highly recommend that you try it, especially if you're into porters or barrel rested or barrel aged ales. This is nice, very interesting. It's very delicious. I really like it. Would I buy this again? It's quite a possibility. I will say probably yes on that because I'd like to have one or two because, like I said, availability, spotty at best. So if I see this on the shelf again, I will snag one, at least one, but I'd like to have two just in case. You know, you might want to share. I'm not sharing the whole one. I'll share the second one with you. Anywho, there it is. In the comment section, love to know where you're at. What are you currently drinking? What do you think about Founders, Backwoods, Bastard, or any other barrel-aged brews? Let's talk about it. And as always, thanks for stopping by here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. Have a really dang good one.